Good morning, good morning. Ooh. Sorry about that, y'all. Get this stress amount sitting on top of the thing. Ooh, good morning, good morning. It is a Monday morning. I don't have to be to work. It's about, what time is it? Oh, it's about 7 o'clock. A little after 7, actually. So I decided to come on and do a live. Thank the Lord. I won't be able to record in my car because took my car to the shop Friday to get the air conditioner fixed in it. And when you take your car to the shop, they'll do assessment of your car and let you know what it's gonna cost. So they called me back and told me the price that it would be to get it fixed and everything. So I told them okay. I had an appointment for Friday, so that's what I did. And so they called me back and told me how much it would be. I told them to go ahead, okay. So I asked him, will you be able to finish my car Friday? He said, well, I'm going to do the very best I can to get it done today. I said, well, okay. Well, make sure you call me back. Baby, them people didn't even call me back. Did not call me back. And I had a book event Saturday morning. So I had to get my neighbor and take me to my book event. So I said, well, I'm at my book event. I'll call the people back up to see what's going on with my car. They're not even open on Saturdays. So, baby, these people got my car the whole weekend, didn't even call me and tell me or nothing. So I ended up having to call my dad to get his car so I could have a car for the weekend because I had a lot to do. And so the book event went great. Met some people, got some other appointments. Got some other appointments and things that went absolutely great. Sunday, we had 2 protests here in our city. We had protests on each side of town. So I went to the one that started at 1 o'clock. One started at 1:30, and I think the other one started at 1 o'clock. And I had to give a speech. I had to give a speech before the protest started. And I'm going to tell y'all what. During this time of protesting and just being involved. Good morning, Christopher. How you doing, Christopher? So good to see you. So during this time of protest, I have learned so much. Learned so much, grown so much, changed so much. There's a lot of self-evaluation. I've just grown so much during this time that we're in, dealing with the racism and unity and the communities and just a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, and even with this COVID-19 virus, this has really been the year of growth, just refreshing, renewing, realignment, just so much. So much. I'm just so proud to be a part of humanity. At the protest, there were black people, white people, there were Indian people. And you know, to see the Indian people, I mean, they came out. The Indians, they had their feathers and drums, and they had their face painted. And I mean, it was just awesome to see the unity of human beings. To see the unity of all God's creation. It was just a blessing. I'm telling you, we are so much better together. We really are. And it was to me like, that's what heaven's going to be. That's how heaven is going to be. God created the black culture. God created the white culture. God created the Indian culture. God created Hispanic culture. He created all mankind, and that's the way heaven is going to be. It is such a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm going to tell you what's ugly. Hatred is ugly. Hatred is so ugly. Racism is ugly. Being prejudiced is ugly. And you know, we had police officers. After I did my speech, one of the police officers, a white police officer, led the prayer. And I mean, that prayer was so powerful. It was so powerful. And I mean, it was just so good to see the police officers, you know, taking part in everything, because everybody's not racist, you know, and everybody's not hateful. Everybody's not prejudiced. So it's just been a great, great blessing just to be a part of something positive, a part of growth, just to kill out this virus. And I believe, and the more we continue to grow together, the more we continue to talk with one another and reason with one another, it'll drive out that hatred. It'll drive out the laws and the racism and all that racial discrimination and inequality. It'll drive all that out once we come together and we demand for it to get out. It has to. Because love will conquer hate. It will every time. And I just refuse. Because I've seen the power of love between all races of people. I've seen the power of love and how effective it can be. And that's why I refuse to be a part of anything that's not just. Anything that's not right. Anything that does not lift up humanity, I'm not going to be a part of it. I don't care how ugly somebody be. I'm going to do the right thing at all times. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to be a part of. I'm going to be the change. My auntie says this. Be the change that you want to see. I'm going to be the change that I want to see. And let me tell you, the other day when I went to get my car done, there was a white lady coming through the door. She had her hands full. She couldn't open the door because she had so much stuff in her hands. So I went and opened the door for her. When I opened the door for her, she didn't say thank you. She didn't say I appreciate that. She didn't say nothing. She just walked on through, walked past me, didn't say good morning or nothing. And you know what? Even though she did not respond like, you know, you should respond if you was raised correctly, you know. And I can't just say raised correctly, because some parents do raise their children right and they just choose to do whatever they want to do, because this is a grown woman. So even though she didn't say thank you, she didn't say good morning, she didn't say nothing, honey. And guess what? I did the right thing. It was the right thing to open the door or help someone who has their hands full. It's the right thing to do. And don't always look for appreciation or a thank you from those that you help. But guess what? God was pleased. Because guess what? I did the right thing. That's why I say always do the right thing. Because I'm going to tell you what. We're all going to be held accountable. We all going to be held accountable. When we leave this earth and we face God, there's a record being recorded. There's a book being kept. How we treated one another. how we treated Christ. And the record is being kept. And we're going to have to stand before God one day, and we can't say, well, she was ugly to me, so I was ugly to her. No. What did you do? Do the right thing. I mean, these protests have just been absolutely positive. And like I said, I've learned so much from them. And I believe change is coming. I really do. Well, actually, I believe change is here. Because George Floyd's death, but many others, but I believe God has used particularly this one here to bring unity. And you know what? These young people, they're not having it, honey. These young white people, these young Hispanic, these young black people, they're not having no part of this racism, honey. These good old boys, these old people that was raised to be racist, that was raised to hate blacks and other races of people, baby, they in their 70s and 80s now, still trying to hold on them good old boy ideas. Let me tell you, these young folk ain't having it. You know why? Because these young people that have been sitting in classrooms with blacks just as smart as them, with Hispanics just as smart as them. They seen that everybody is equal, because they are amongst all other races. Where this old generation, baby, has got one foot in the grave, still talking about being hatred and all that kind of stuff, baby. These young folk ain't having that type of mentality no more. I done seen it, huh? I don't care what nobody say. Old ways, they got to die out. Got to go. And I'm loving every bit of it. Every bit of it. God knows I've learned so much. I really have. I really have. So anyway, I've got a lot to do this morning. I need to go by the cleaners and pick up some clothes that I supposed to have picked up way last week. God, that's some good orange juice. I go by the cleaners, pick up some clothes. Then go by where they got my car at. Go by the stop to see if these people gonna give me my car back. And then I got to go by my landlord to have them fix my toilet, because the thing is broke on it. Then I'll be off to work. I tell y'all I bought a new phone. And the very next day I dropped the phone and the whole front of the phone is cracked into a million pieces. But the insurance I got on the phone, I got to have it for 30 days before it'll be any good. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm walking around with that phone cracked up so bad. But ain't nothing I can do. I got to wait. So after I do that, that'll be it. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Did you all get to be in any protest? Did y'all get to go protest or do anything? Did y'all city or town have anything? I'm having pancakes and eggs. I'll probably come on later and do my speech on here so y'all can hear what I say. Y'all can hear my speech. I'll come on and do it later. Hmm. Hmm. So how y'all doing? And I need to get my phone checked too, cause I can't get my phone to. Seem like I don't want to really record videos over 6 minutes. I don't know how to make the thing change. I can't get it to change. I change my time on it rather. I think they're supposed to that some people got a flood warning watches too. I think it was cool out this morning. Oh, this would be so good. And I try not to eat at work, y'all, because we have to wear masks. So I'm not taking my mask off to eat. I don't know why not. In that building, I don't. So most time I don't eat all day at work or just breakfast will hold me. I don't always eat breakfast, but when I can, I can't. But when I'm able to, I will. Mmm. But yeah, y'all, it's Monday. Happy Monday. Y'all went back to work, any of y'all? Oh, well, that was my breakfast. I had pancakes, scrambled eggs with cheese, and some good old OJ. My orange juice is low acid, honey, because I got acid reflux, so I can't take it. Sir, Lord, I hope these people got my car ready today. And let me tell you, it was so hot out there yesterday. Baby, it was so hot out there protest, walking and stuff. I had my umbrella, my water, and my church fan, honey. That heat was, whoo. You couldn't even hardly breathe, but it was worth it. Baby, I had got pretty nauseated at one point. I prayed, I said, God, help me make it. And he did, but that heat was something. And I was thinking about my ancestors, how, well, you know, they were brought over here on slave ships, and how they was in the bottom of that ship under those extreme conditions. Under those extreme conditions. And I said, Lord, and some of them survived, but the majority of them didn't. Some of them jumped over, and then, you know, the captains of the ships threw some of them over because they could get more money on lost cargo with the insurance policy. Ain't that a trip? So, Lord have mercy, we've just suffered so much. But we have survived. We have survived. New day is arising. And I'm so glad about it. I'm going to be the change I want to see. And you be the change. And I was saying in my speech how the Bible talks about it's good for acid reflux. Oh, I can't. Oh, that went away. Okay, I might have to 1, 2, 3 pills a week, and it can eat. I can eat pizza. All right. Okay. I'm gonna pull this on. Okay, I'll try that. Thank you. I will try that. I love to eat pizza when I can, but I can't. Usually if I order a pizza, I make sure they got very light sauce on it. Because I can't have a lot of, that sauce. Ooh. But anyway, what I was saying was, the Bible talks about in the last days, perilous times will come. And we're in perilous times. I can definitely see it. And the Bible also says that the hearts of many will wax cold. So I was saying, don't let you be the one of your heart wax cold. The Bible said many would wax cold, but you don't have to let your heart be wax cold. So, because I'm going to be the change that I want to see, I'm not going to let my heart wax cold. I don't care what I see or what happens. I ask God to give me the grace not to let my heart wax cold. I don't want to be like that. I don't, because it's ugly. If you really look into the spirit of hatred, if you look into the spirit of racism, oh, it's so ugly. It is so, so ugly. It is so, so ugly to hate another race of people. It's demonic, honey. It is. It is. And like I said at the protest, when I seen all races, supporting humanity, one another, and standing up for injustice, recognizing that black people have been mistreated for years, and standing up against it, saying enough is enough. And then to see also, because everybody ain't for justice, they just not. They're gonna be that way. But to look at them, those that would call us ignorant and shout out racist slurs and things like that, and to see the spirit behind it, it is absolutely ugly. It's ugly. It really is. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. Like I said, that old generation has taught that for years to their children and grandchildren. But this young generation that's here now, because see, like I said, the old generation, they were part of desegregation, where they didn't have, won't mingling with black people, and they had laws against blacks and whites, coming together. But this generation here, baby, these black and white children are dating, marrying, having children. They doing all of it. They doing all of it. So that's why you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. And I'm so glad about it. I just appreciate everybody. I do. I appreciate what everybody has done. All the ministers, all the leaders that have done your part in this, and that are still doing your part in this. Baby, I said, God, I thank you. I thank you. I was walking, I said, God, this highway is my pulpit. Yes, this highway right here is my pulpit, honey. Oh, yes, it is. And I thank God for it. I thank God for it. And I thank him for his protection and for keeping us. I really do. So, anyway, I got to get up from here, get my shower, get this hair done. Find me something to put on, because I didn't take out nothing to wear last night. I should have, but I didn't. Oh, Lord have mercy. I feel like I can lay back down now. I might have me some fresh cut watermelon. That would have been good right about now, but I ain't got none. I ain't think I got no fruit. I got some canned fruit, but not no fresh fruit. I might make me a smoothie, too. Well, that'll be later on if I get home today. But anyway, I love you all. Be safe. Be safe. Don't let hatred filtrate your heart. You're welcome. Don't let hatred filtrate your hearts. Be kind and do the right thing. And like I said, I'll come on later. I might come on when I get off work today and do my speech that I did. But I love you all, and you all have a great week. Toodles.